Okay, so today we're going to talk about making a home page for your website. This is one of the more difficult things for WordPress, or at least for our template. There's what's called static page, which I believe is what we have right here on the eHomes Corpus Christi website. It allows you to have this featured content plugin on there. You can write in HTML, you can have this writing on here. And it also has a code for the recent blogs. The recent blogs will post down here. So it's real nice to use the one that's on the template. However, it's more advanced than a lot of people are able to figure out. So I'm going to show you on this video how to use it and how to do it that way. That's on there, the standard for the template there, so you can have the featured content and so forth. So on here, if you go into reading, under settings, this will adjust which way you want to have the homepage. So you can have it set for your latest post, which is what we have it on eHomes. I said static page earlier, but I was wrong. It's actually your latest post. So you'll be able to have your latest post, the featured content, and so forth on there. Or you can change it to static page, which then you can choose from your list of pages that you have. So you'd have one that says home, and you'd click on that, and you'd make that your front home page. So when people type in Corpus Christi home search, it would go to whatever page that I told it to go to, instead of being the latest post. So since we decided to use the latest post, to make a change to the home page, we have to go under Appearance and Editor. Under Editor, it gives you all of the files for the template. So be very careful while you're in here messing around, because if you change something, the whole template will go down and your website will go down. So make sure that you save it before you make any changes, so you can always paste it back in there in case it doesn't work when you're done. But go to the home.php. This is your home page if you decide to leave it the way the template has it set up. You'll notice most of it's in code here, so it's a little bit harder to understand what's going on. Here's that code for the featured content. Let's see, this isn't set up yet, so it's a little bit more difficult to see what's going on, but here's one for, you can see the footers here. Here's the code for the sidebar. Here's the bottom of the page. So on his, nothing's been set up yet. Okay, to set it up, let's see. Alright, here's one that's already been set up. Here's the home search Corpus Christi. This is Fiona's website. If you go under Appearance, Editor, hers has already been done, so you can see what it looks like once you use it as a home page. So home.php. Right here at the end of the gallery, this is that widget I was telling you about. This ends that PHP code. Then you want to start out by putting this right here, the class.post area. This gives you the area which you're posting on the website. So here's her links, and here's her writing on the home page. And then as I scroll down past the schools here, and then you have to end that post area. So this will divide the post areas up. So on hers, she has it divided up as the main page and then her recent posts. So on hers, let's see, home search Corpus Christi. It divides it up. So this was one post area, and then this is the next post area. So that way people know that this is the recent blogs that are made. So anytime she needs to make changes to this area, she would have to go to that home.php and feed to this code. That's why it's a little bit harder. It's more for advanced users. But once you figure it out, you'll be able to use the benefit of having the posts on there that are recent and come up. And you'll also be able to have the featured content gallery on there also. So that's one of the reasons why I think you should use this instead. But that's pretty much it. So once you are ready to make a home page or to make adjustments to the home page that's already set up, you have to go under the Appearance, Editor, and then find the home.php. And then first thing you want to do is go under this right here, the gallery.php, at the end of the code, you'll want to type in this div class equals post area. Write in there whatever you want, HTML, whatever writing you want to use, and then at the end you have to close it. So like I was saying earlier, you have to close that area right here. So that closes that area, that writing area, that post area. What she's using on here is the H5 tags. So let's see, where was I at? Right here, H5. And then it closes it. So on her website, it's set up to display when she uses H5. The eHomes logo, and then it highlights, puts in a little gray area. So this gives it like a nice little title area for the H5. However, I think I'm going to change it to where it's not an H5 tag, it'll be like an H1 or an H2, so that way it's higher up on the Google search since she uses it so often. But that's pretty much it on this.